Hello and welcome to the channel. If words are to be trusted, President Tinubu gave an insight into what to expect in the first few months as he assumed the leadership role of taking Nigeria to greater heights. The major takeaway is the removal of fuel subsidy effective immediately, but there were 6 other areas touched upon by the new president. Let's take a dive on this one. But first, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Inauguration. 7 key takeaways from Tinubu's inaugural speech. President Bola Tinubu has been officially sworn in as the 16th President of Nigeria amid colorful events and festive mood at the Eagle Square Monday. Tinubu in his inaugural speech touched on keynote policies and initiatives that will herald the start of his administration. Here are 7 major takeaways from the president's speech. Fuel subsidy is gone. Tinubu has reaffirmed that the era of fuel subsidy is gone. He said, "We commend the decision of the outgoing administration in phasing out the petrol subsidy regime, which has increasingly favored the rich more than the poor. Subsidy can no longer justify its ever-increasing cost in the wake of drying resources. We shall instead rechannel the funds into better investment in public infrastructure, education, healthcare, and jobs that will materially improve the lives of millions. We will create jobs, prosperity for youth." The president emphasized that his administration must create meaningful opportunities for our youth, saying, "We shall honor our campaign commitment of 1 million new jobs in the digital economy. Our government also shall work with the National Assembly to fashion an omnibus jobs and prosperity bill. This bill will give our administration the policy space to embark on labor-intensive infrastructural improvements, encourage light industry, and provide improved social services for the poor, elderly, and vulnerable," he said. "We shall reform security doctrine." Tinubu noted that security shall be the top priority of his administration because neither prosperity nor justice can prevail amidst insecurity and violence. He said, "To effectively tackle this menace, we shall reform both our security doctrine and its architecture. We shall invest more in our security personnel, and this means more than an increase in number. We shall provide better training, equipment, pay, and firepower. We will target higher GDP growth." On the economy, Tinubu said he will target a higher GDP growth and to significantly reduce unemployment. "We intend to accomplish this by taking the following steps. First, budgetary reform stimulating the economy without engendering inflation will be instituted. Second, industrial policy will utilize the full range of fiscal measures to promote domestic manufacturing and lessen import dependency. Third, electricity will become more accessible and affordable to businesses and homes alike. Power generation should nearly double and transmission and distribution networks improved. We will encourage states to develop local sources as well. I have a message for our investors, local and foreign. Our government shall review all their complaints about multiple taxation and various anti-investment inhibitions. We shall ensure that investors and foreign businesses repatriate their hard-earned dividends and profits home," he said. "We will create agricultural hubs across the nation." Tinubu said rural incomes shall be secured by commodity exchange boards, guaranteeing minimal prices for certain crops and animal products, adding that a nationwide program for storage and other facilities to reduce spoilage and waste will be undertaken. Agricultural hubs will be created throughout the nation to increase production and engage in value-added processing. The livestock sector will be introduced to best modern practices and steps taken to minimize the perennial conflicts over land and water resources in this sector. Through these actions, food shall be made more abundant yet less costly. Farmers shall earn more while the average Nigerian pays less. Monetary policy needs thorough house cleaning. President Tinubu noted that the monetary policy needs thorough house cleaning, saying the central bank must work towards a unified exchange rate. This will direct funds away from arbitrage into meaningful investment in the plant, equipment, and jobs that power the real economy. Interest rates need to be reduced to increase investment and consumer purchasing in ways that sustain the economy at a higher level. Whatever merits it had in concept, the currency swap was too harshly applied by the CBN, given the number of unbanked Nigerians. The policy shall be reviewed. In the meantime, my administration will treat both currencies as legal tender, he said. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Our foreign policy objective is peace and stability. Tinubu said, given the world in which we reside, please permit a few comments regarding foreign policy. The crisis in Sudan and the turn from democracy by several nations in our immediate neighborhood are of pressing concern. As such, my primary foreign policy objective must be the peace and stability of the West African sub-region and the African continent. We shall work with ECOWAS, the AU, and willing partners in the international community to end extant conflicts and to resolve new ones. As we contain threats to peace, we shall also retool our foreign policy to more actively lead the regional and continental quest for collective prosperity. Tinubu also vowed that he will defend Nigeria from all forms of error as well as end extreme poverty in the country. He said, I will do that through job creation and food security and end extreme poverty. I will ensure that corruption is tackled by strengthening anti-corruption agencies. Earlier, Tinubu said his predecessor and former President Muhammadu Buhari has done his best for Nigeria. He said, permit me to say a few words to my predecessor, President Muhammadu Buhari. You have been a honest man and patriotic leader. Buhari has done his best for the nation. Tinubu was sworn in as the 16th President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Similarly, Kashim Shettima was also sworn in as the Vice President of Nigeria. Chief Justice of the Federation, Olukayode Ariwola, administered the oath of office to the President at 10:40 a.m. shortly after the Vice President took his oath of office. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.